Hello there, I'm Pedro, short for Pedro. I am the automation guy at the Royal Exchange Theatre. I'm in charge of all the flying. I supervise the crew as well on some shows. On this particular show, there's a lot of flying to do. There's a lot of chandeliers flying, big heads flying, masks, whatever. A lot of special effects. And what we're going to do today is we're going to throw an actress over there.
Everyone involved.
Yeah. this is the swivel harness that Gwen tumbles in, which is slightly different. There's two different kinds of harnesses. There's the tumble harness and then there's the bungee harness, which so she can stand up straight and do her magic with the flames and whatnot. But this one's a little bit more complicated. So you can go upside down, spin forward, spin backwards. It was a little daunting for Gwen at the beginning, but she's done very, very well to get the hang of it. Because it is quite hard to tumble. It takes a lot of training. For the first week, Gwen was good, and now she's amazing, which we'll see in a minute. You do have to get quite intimate with this harness, unfortunately for Joe.
Why is that unfortunate?
It's absolutely. Shut up.
Keep your mouth shut. Oh, well done.
So there's lots of straps, strings, everything. So she doesn't.
It's very painful as well.
It can be quite painful, but it's not too painful, is it?
No, it isn't too painful. Only it depends who puts it on. If the person putting it on has some deep-seated resentment of you, then they can make it very, very painful. Yeah. But if it's someone that's really nice and professional, then it doesn't hurt, like Joe, for instance.
Yeah. Basically, it's like a fight call. You might be able to hear they're doing a fight call now, so you have to rehearse it every day. And it's same. It's also called a stunt call.
That's it.
Because it's classed as a stunt because you're basically flying in, and because of the tumbling. And it's just to make sure that you're still used to it, and if you don't practice it, you can get a little bit lax and miss something out.
I was really terrified to start with.
Yeah.
I was terrified of the idea of it, but quite genuinely, because you two seem so competent, I don't ever. Joe said to me, how come you don't ask every day if the lines have been checked? I said, well, I trust you to do it. Yeah. I trust you with my life.
Because that's another thing we have to do. We always check the lines, the steel ropes. I mean, they can lift 4 tons, so it's been a bit of a struggle for them. Some other actors that we've had have been really nervous and anxious and quiet about it, and until they've done it 3 or 4 times, then they know that it's completely safe. There's loads of safety stuff that we do. Under no circumstance will we ever fly unless we're absolutely certain it's fine. And hence all these checks, and these harnesses are great, And the harnesses get checked every day too. Okay?
We're ready.
See, there's also a fight call going on stage, so we get our time. We get theirs. There are 2 inertia lines that Gwen gets clipped onto before she steps out onto the platform. There's the first one.
And what do they do?
They're like seat belts, so if anything were to happen, they'd catch you, basically. So Joe puts himself in an inertia line. He puts Gwen on 2 inertia lines. She should always be connected at 2 points at all times. At least always 2 points. And then he attaches the lines, the steel ropes, which are what flies are in. So he puts a 3rd line on her. Okay, and then he can take one of the inertial lines off, so she's still attached twice. Okay, I'm going to take some tension. Okay, so that's the first step. Now she's dangling. And then as Joe does that, I go into my next sequence, which is pre-programmed.
Right, clear to one.
Okay. Okay, and I'll give the heads up on stage in case somebody on there. Heads up, door 2, potato pie coming in. Now I'm top control. I can speed her up a little bit. We'll speed you up a little bit, Gwen. And there she goes.
Yeah, interesting.
I was trying something different.
On occasions like that, when she's a law unto herself, I have to be on the ball.
A law unto myself.
Luckily, during the show, it's always exactly the same. But she likes to have a little practice. You okay to go out, Gwen?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, you okay, Joe?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, going out.
Bye.
Bye.
That's it.
That's it.
Very good.
Thank you very much. It's all in the legs and the stomach. Thanks to Dan. Death by Dan. Laura Dan.
Go.